49. Day 49 of 365. What a day. What a time. Nah. All right. I can officially see. Yeah. Day 49 of 365 of going live for at least half an hour every single day of 2026. So far, we have not missed. So far, we're staying consistent. Not too bad. Phoenix 20 comment on break. Very nice. Very cool. How's rehearsal going? That's crazy that you're also rehearsing this late into the night. What's up? Was waiting? What does that mean? Riley, what's up? Darn it. My chat went away. Bill, you just had a thought? What was the thought? Donia, hi. Lacey, what's up? Phoenix, you're only going until 10, and it's almost 8 for you. That's... You have a concert tomorrow? That's crazy, though. Yeah. Good luck with that. Alright, what's that bump in my head from? It is just... it's just a pimple. That's it. Nothing else. At least, not that I know of. You frozen in a Christmas thing? Frozen is a winter thing, typically. Just because it revolves around snow and ice. Ramadan. Abdul, what's up? Ramadan. I don't know what that last word says. Lacey, hi. Thank you. So you should do in Frozen next Xmas. No. I am not. We're doing Frozen in May. Wow, 31. That's interesting. Lacey, my day has just been a day. That's it. Nothing exciting happened. I just stayed home. I did laundry. That was about it. Nothing else, really. Just I guess you could say a chill day at home. Now we're here, we're streaming, we're having a good time. That's it. That's about it. Abdul, I don't know anything about Ramadan, so I do not think I'm going to try and do anything like that, because I'm not gonna attempt to do it. I'm not gonna attempt to do anything wrong or right. I respect you for doing it. I'm gonna leave it alone because I know nothing about it. Right? You think you put too much onions on your burritos? Why would you put onions on a burrito? Lawlin? Hello? How are you? No. Lelenia? Maybe? Sorry if I said it wrong. But hi. Thanks. When's May? May is in May. Doing a nice haircut. Thank you. I appreciate it. My nose clawing. You're sick. I hope you're not sick. My sister's sick right now with the flu, and it has taken her down. And I don't think she's come out of her room but twice that I know of. Maybe even once. Fortunately, you have about 10 minutes before you have to be back in your seat warmed up, so you have a good stream. Toka said hi. Will do. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Kenneth, what did I think of Bad Bunny? I don't know. I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I don't care about football, so I didn't care about the halftime performance. Usually, if I'm going to watch the Super Bowl, I'll watch like the commercials or something. But I just like, it doesn't. There's nothing that I've heard about that I was like, yeah, I really want to see that commercial this year. It just isn't for me. I need to. I think it's this. JM. I am not Amish. I don't think I would be doing a YouTube live stream if I was. I don't think they would. They would be doing that. But he was trying to cheer me up. I started pissed about your food being taken away. Told the welding instructor and took it best. That person doesn't. This is what I'm saying. Riley, what are you talking about? Bill Amish has a computer. I don't know. That's why I don't think I cannot. Right? Did you not remember previous comment? Scroll up. The last comment I see from you, Riley, is talking about how you think you might be sick, and then something about and then the onions. That's it. I know nothing else about though he was trying to cheer you up. John, what's up? How we doing? Bill, you're going to take a road trip? Where are you gonna go? You gonna go to your friend's house again? Angel, what's up? Congratulations again on getting Cinderella. Fantastic job. Where are you going to go? I'll chat. Bill, we don't live in the same country, dude. There's no road trip we can go on together. You know you're so happy. I would hope, Angel. You got the exact role you wanted. Now it's just time to start rehearsals and make magic. Like you just thought you were. It was not. You were gonna get it. I think that's how most people tend to feel. Don't it? Hi, Cinderella. Hi, congrats, Angel. So, Angel, what? You said some musicals. So, what Cinderella musical is it? Because I'm pretty sure there's like a few. Is it the Rodgers and Hammerstein Cinderella? Yeah, someone stole your strawberry shortcake snack at 1 class. You're ready to throw hands. Your guy friends messaged you and you about punching. Well, Riley, at least you didn't bite him this time. Can't be going around biting people. Angel, okay, so it is the Rodgers and Hammerstein one. Cool. Bill, first we're going to the casino. Then Angel will play Cinderella. Then we're going to steal Riley's painting. Then dropping you off in Canada. Bill, you're not. I don't have a passport, so you cannot get me into Canada at all. Ryan, what's up? How we doing? Be here when I get home. Sounds good, Ryan. Man, you think we look alike? I don't know. I've never met you. Where did you hear that from? Kimberly, hi, how you doing? Greetings from Maryland, pretty cool. Greetings from Indiana. Bill, you can't buy me a passport. Usually, you low-key would have been happy with the godmother or sister. Well, here's the thing, Angel. You got Cinderella, so I think it worked out. Right, it's called sneaking and chump the board. Yeah, I'm not doing that. You're meant, but you say you're more skinny and handsome. I don't know, dude. Never seen you. You could be telling the truth. You could be lying. We will never know. What's up, Wyatt? Thanks. Talk tomorrow. Talk tomorrow, Kimberly. John, I don't know what that means. No. Strange what you with you got there. You're being serious. Bill, no. I don't drink Coke, so I wouldn't buy it for you. Is your profile picture queso? Tori, yes, I did get a haircut. Ryan, yes, I did get a haircut. I got my haircut yesterday. No, it's your birthmark. I don't have a birthmark. This is just a pimple. Riley, what? Having their head on a spike. Weird comments. Yeah, I would agree, Lacey. Very handsome. Drinks. I don't know, Bill. You asked. I can't wait to see the wig. Oh yeah. Well, Angel, they may not even have you wear a wig. They might just have you use your natural hair, but I don't know. Just depends. Ryan, pop. Ow. Maybe I kind of see what it looked like blonde. Girl, you would be stunning. I don't know. I don't know, Angel. Find one of those filters off of like TikTok or Snapchat and see if it changes your hair to blonde. Give you a rough idea. Blonde hair. 2026. What are you talking about, Ryan? We're gonna take the cat. Hello, Christopher. What's up? Oh yeah, I could do that. Thanks, Donia. Ben, nice haircut. Thank you. I appreciate it. Blood. Christopher, you're a YouTuber? Nice, dude. Same. John's name of the cat. Cat. Fitting. So Bill has a cat named Cat. Okay. Angel, you want a cat anyways? Why did you want a cat? You also got hair? You also got a haircut today? Well, John, good for you. Very nice that you got a haircut. I wonder if Drew will be here. Potentially. Angel, because Cat's great. No, they're not. Don't you hope Drew is here? He's funny. Drew can be quite funny. Pausing your point. Please contact. First thing in the morning discuss. Sorry, HR. I'm gonna ignore you. Wait, but I told him Stepfather he was on my side. Stupid that they took my snack. I would raid their houses for it, and your stepfather's with me. Riley, it's a snack. Oh, what? Why? Is you trying to talk to Drew more? Bill, Angel, and Predator playing a road trip. We're gonna watch you play Cinderella. That's crazy, Bill. How are you gonna get to the States? Helen, I don't even know what that means. Road trip. We're just trying to consideration. Blur, what's up? Ben, you've been connecting with your course mates more this week. Nice, Ben. That's awesome. Blur, hair. Yes, I got a haircut. You'll bring the snacks. Bill can be music. And Brody can be the driver. Wow. Why am I the one driving? John, you did. Crystal, hi. Need a mod in here? I can usually keep up with most of it, Lacey. Then rifle training is going well. Nice. Very good. Driver is cool. Lacey, I tried. She's sick. So many votes. How are you? Crystal, I'm good. I'm okay. How are you doing? What's up? Votes. Boarding school in Switzerland. Touche. Why you want to do that? And why are you making the distinction that if it's your husband that they are his children? Wouldn't they be your children? Oh, closer. I'm fine. Just missing you babies in heaven. That's fair, Crystal. That's very fair. I personally cannot relate. I don't have a child or anything, but that's fair. Lacey just saying it's freaking tough though. Totally not what you expected. Well, Ben, it is a military. I would assume it was probably going to be quite hard. Enjoy BRB. Nice. Sounds good. Crystal babies in heaven. Gotcha. Donya, you want to say bippity bobbity boo? Touche, they are your stepchildren. Then I don't think you can. I think you can suggest that, but I don't think you can make that decision. Why are you wanting them to go to a boarding school in Switzerland? Sayla, nice haircut. Thank you. I appreciate it. Crystal, am I single? Yes. Yes, I am. Keep at it, Ben. But you've been working with rivals for 6 years, and you've never done anything like it. Interesting. Nice, Ben. Well, hey, if you're learning something new, even better. I never ever mess with women's snacks. Doing so is very serious. Consequences. It's as serious as it can be. I really don't think it's that. I really don't think it's that serious. It's a snack. Metric, that's a nice bedroom. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Crystal, do I have a woman? No, I do not have a partner. John, do I live alone? No, I don't live alone. Taryn, hi and bye, Brody. All right, Taryn, hi and bye. Oh, and apparently you got welding burn on your face. You didn't even know that, but your stepfather pointed out. How did you get welding? How did you get welding burn on your face? Then the only thing in common is aiming and shooting. Nice. What else are they having you do? You're looking good today, bro. Well, thanks, Taryn. I appreciate it. What's been going on with you? There was. Well, that's weird. My turn. Crystal, yes or no? Crystal, I have already answered this. Lacey, snacks are important. Really? Are they that important? It's a snack. What's up, hey Tonya? Touche. That way you can find a relationship that you deserve with your own husband. You want to go to Bora Bora without his phone ring for some of those children for once? Touche. I don't think that's ever going to not happen. Those are his kids. He's going to want to take care of them and care about them. I don't think the word deserve should be used in that sentence. That may be the relationship you want, but I don't think deserve is in that sentence. I don't think deserve is a good word to use in that sentence. Hey Bill, you posted the bunny? Yeah, she's safe couple. Nice. Crystal, don't have ears. John might be back. You have to go. Bye. Bye, John. Thanks for stopping by. If you come back, we'll see you then. Bro, I don't want to talk about it. By the way, I did cut all my hair off. Now I'm subconscious to go live. Also, nice ass. All right, Taryn. Well, thank you for the compliment. But hey, you can still go live even if you cut all your hair off. You just have the actual camera focused on your hands when you're playing the keyboard, when you're playing the piano. There you go. Chris, depends what kind of snack. What's up, Otter? How we doing? How are you doing? Bills, Ben, drills, or hold like this. Move it. Drills, or hold it like this. Move it here. Then do this. And there's about 20 different things. Learn for a test tomorrow. It's like the changing of the guard. Oh, I got you, Ben. Yeah. Good luck with the test tomorrow. Hope you pass. Crystal, do I want one? At some point. Does it have to be right now? No. Does it have to be... Is it going to be right now? Probably not. At some point? Yeah. Well, yeah, but woman needs snacks more if it's the... well, all right, Lacey. All right. Also, nice haircut. Okay, gotta go. All right, Taryn. Thank you, and I'll see you later. Then you can say, everybody, ooh, snacks. Angel, what snacks did you just buy? Take snacks, just don't get caught. I was running out. Tony, what's up, sir? How we doing? Decent. Booty body boo. Angel and bye girl. Taryn. What do you have, Angel? Taryn, I got the part. What are we on? David, we not on anything, bro. We just here. Lacey Law. Sandstone. What's up, man? I was wanting to know how you can tell when polystrings go dead. Sandstone, if you're looking to see when polys go dead, there's some ways you can do it. One way is just when you notice or you start to feel that you're not getting the same playability out of them as you did when they were fresh. Sometimes that can be like your ball is just going out a little bit more on a normal forehand or a normal backhand that typically when the string was fresh, you were like, that should have gone in. That could be one way to tell. The way that I personally do it, or like that has worked for me over the years, is let me grab my racket. It'll be easier to show with this one. But if you take your racket, depending upon what type of racket you have, it changes this a little bit. But if you go about right in the middle of your string, so usually these two strings here in the middle of your racket, if you go about right into the middle of it, yeah, you take the two strings. If you can push these two strings together without using a lot of force, then depending upon what tension you're using, that is usually when I'd say that usually is a good indicator to know when your strings are going dead. If you can push these two together without using a lot of force in the middle. Now, if you're using extremely low tension, that sometimes can be a little bit off, but that's what has worked for me over the years, and that's just kind of how I've known it. Just because these two strings are almost always going to be the tightest in your racket because they're put into the racket first. Anything else on the sides, you're usually going to see it move a lot more just because it's not right in the middle of everything. So that's what I would say, Sandstone. That's one easy way, at least that I've come up with, to help check. But it also is mainly dependent upon what you're playing with. Plus this, right? Beef jerky, chips, Kit Kats, Pringles, cookies. No, it's not. Shay, you know this might come off as selfish from your end, but you've been around the teenage it's challenging. You didn't sign up to raise teenager. Touche. If you're with the guy and he already had kids, you did sign up for it. So if you don't want to do that, you might want to get out of there. Like, that's not fair to him. Like, you knew that going into it. You can't hate him for something he already had that you don't like. This one, cookies, caught a bunny. Nice, Blair. Bunny. Did you name it? Hollies. Drew. Hi, Drew. I have to go. I'll be back. Sounds good, Ben. Sandstone, you can see them get notched. Sometimes you can. Just depends how long they've been in there. Congrats from my husband. What's up, Angel? Ladies and germs. Drew has arrived. See right now. Janita, what's up? Taryn also, that's not a solution, buddy. I like to record playing violoncello, and now you're stressed. Taryn, you'll be okay. You'll be fine. You got this. Well, if you do, Blair. Janito! Also, why hasn't Daniel been on lately? Well, you gotta remember, it's Daniel's time zone, it's like 3 to 4 in the morning for him. So the boy's probably sleeping. Hi, Janita. Sure have one play. Right, you're up on 49 mains, 49 crosses still. Sandstone, awesome info as always, bro. Tension was 48. Yeah, Sandstone, if your tension was 48, then doing the method I told you, you're going to have a little bit of an easier time moving the two middle strings and pushing them together. But if it's still fresh, then there's still going to be quite a bit of resistance. If it's not, and you haven't got your racket restrung in a while, you should be able to see exactly how easy it is to move those and know whether or not you should probably go get your racket restrung. Angel, Daniel been trying to sleep more or what? I don't know. Daniel comes out when the sun reaches a certain temperature. Bruh. So what is this exactly? Are you trying to be an actor? What do you mean, Drew? Alright, I know what's up. Asking it. Feel him though. Can't be in here long anymore. What? Wait. Hope you have a good day. Leprechaun, I hope you have a good day as well. Dude, I got the weirdest IG message. What? What was it? Super easy to be in a relationship without kids. Here's how. Don't be with someone who has kids. Boom. Easy. Use Snap IG. Time zone's kind of hard. Literally texting it 5 minutes ago. Drew, I want to talk to you. I'll talk to you outside stream, okay? Caesar, I'm sorry, I don't know what you just said. Also, Drew, can we get another cat? Bill says he has one. David, no, she's not. We just slept 2 hours and a few 20-minute naps here and there. We're all plenty of time. What? Drew, you came in when you were holding the racket up and you thought you were doing voice lessons? Maybe a weird time to hop on. I mean, it was probably a little weird, but I don't know. How did me holding the racket make you think of a voice lesson? Explain that one to me, please, Drew. I'm curious. David, do you even know what you're talking about half the time? Bradley, oh, and you found out who you're gonna be for Halloween. Who are you gonna be for Halloween, Riley? It's Marceline from Adventure Time. Take the cat for free. She's normal. Who Riley? They were talking about vibrations through the cords. I'm thinking, no, Drew, not that. No, I'm just. Someone had a tennis question, so I was just helping to answer it. All right, bet, Bill. No. Right. Angel loves cats. Riley, you're gonna get latex realistic dog feet shoes, so it looks like your legs and feet are dog's legs and feet. What, are you trying to be Courage the Cowardly Dog or something? You trying to be Clifford the Big Red Dog? Trying to be Jake from Adventure Time? You trying to be Scooby Doo? Trying to be other dogs? Delia, you hate cats so much. I'm not a fan of cats either, at all. Why don't you... Bill, you have a tennis question. Have you ever dealt with a sore loser in Kia's car? No. No, I have not. Right. No Anubis. Oh, Egyptian god of death in the underworld. All right. That's right. You're a furry, of course. Don't you have a phobia? You have a phobia of cats? Okay. Derek, what's up? How we doing? Oh, what's going on? Oh, like actually? Sure. Right. John, hello. You're back. Welcome back. How we doing? Bill, have I ever gamed with ridiculous? What is it? Bill, I don't know what that means. What do you mean by that? Angel, I'll let y'all know if you dye your hair. Sounds good. Dude, how come you're never in 24/7? Don't you? I hate cats. Bill, you're with me too. What does that mean, Angel? But Anubis is based off a golden wolf rather than a jackal. Make Anubis based off of the black back jackal rather than the African golden wolf or the golden jackal. I don't know what the difference is. I'm gonna be honest, Riley. I just know Anubis is Anubis, and he's often depicted in hieroglyphs as, I believe it's a jackal, but it's like he is all black, and then his garments are different colors. How do you hate cats when you have one? You like being someone in a tennis match and they can't stand losing, aka sore loser. Oh, yes. I believe I have, and I'm just like, dude, it's not that deep. Oh, the channel? I don't know. I work and scroll when I get home for a bit. Haven't seen him. Taryn. Okay, I'm gonna go hang out with the rad Chad. All right, Taryn. Have fun. Thanks for being here. See you soon or next time. Right, because golden jackals aren't true jackals. They're more commonly related to coyotes. Black back jackal is a true jackal. Okay. I didn't know there was that much of a distinction. Oh, okay. Okay, bye, Taryn. Take care, Taryn. Yeah, I want to go to this concert, but I'm not sure I have the time. You want to go to a concert tonight, Angel? Yeah, look after it. My mom brought it home out of pity. Now I gotta look after her when she's at work. Oh. Okay, I gotta go. It's not that deep. I gotta trigger my PTSD. Drew, what are you talking about? Riley. And golden wolves are not golden jackals because geographically belong in different places, but they look similar. But I'm pretty sure Anubis is a golden wolf rather than a true jackal. I don't know. You probably know more than me. Sour, am I a nurse? No, I'm not a nurse. I never wanted to do anything in the medical field. Drew, what? Guess I would have to ask him more. Right, okay, I like that. No, it's Friday. We have rehearsal Friday. Yeah, you don't get to skip rehearsal as the lead for a concert. You lost animal knowledge. So you love baby milk. Really? Why? You know, random animal facts. Crip, sister is a registered nurse. Do you have dogs in? Angel, stop playing. She's kind of crazy. David, I didn't know you had a sister. Do you play tennis, bro? I don't know. It's not playing. I'm not doing anything. Got two sisters? Oh, all right. David's got. Did not know that. Did not know that, David. Post once you get costumes. Nice, Angel. Very cool. Riley, common myth is raccoons became domesticated as a complete myth, but what is true is that urban raccoons do have shorter snouts than rural raccoons because they're evolving to survive better in urban areas. Well, all right. Doing everything like what? Sisters are nothing like you. In like, do you mean like they don't look anything like you, or they just like completely act differently than you? You're playing. On IG, you have a video of you getting really close to a raccoon. That's crazy. So unafraid. I have a picture in my phone I took when I was at a friend of mine's party. I was walking someone to their car because they forgot something, and there was a giant group of deer on the other side of the street. So then I just took my phone and I took a picture of the deer because no one was gonna believe me that we were like, guys, there were deer. They're like, nah. But I took the picture. I was just like, I want to go over and pet it, but the other person not would not go near the deer. I was like, come on. And she was just like, no. So, okay, fine. Dude, man, you think you and your oldest sis look a lot like compared to your middle sister? Kind of. Shreya, what's up, buddy? I am looking different. I got my hair cut. How are you doing? She cute, but they're like, I don't know. I'm like, you know, the type of guy I am. Okay. Brenna, I said, Drew, hold on. When did that happen? I was not aware of this. I did not consent. What, during what exactly is a raccoon? Some sort of monkey, fox, cat? No, there are raccoons everywhere outside where I'm at. Well, they're not cute outside of AI. Shreya, good? Yeah, man. What's going on with you? What's going on? Kanako! How have you been, sir? It's been quite a while. What's up? Drew, are you in California? Why? Drew, just say you want a divorce. Oh, sick, bro. Hey, Drew, don't divorce Angel for that, because that ain't happening. people may accuse me of being gay in these live streams, but I don't swing that way. If you want a pet raccoon, we're getting really young. Because during juvenile age, they're little demons. They want to eat everything. Adult raccoons are a lot more chill. Do you remember when we... Let's do that again. David, let's not. She doesn't want to do it, and she has got someone else on her mind. I want a divorce yet. You're not tending to the relationship. No. No divorce. You two both made this mess. You were both the same as... Flirt with you. Fine, I was joking. At least we did before. Okay. Kanako kids are practicing a lot. Nice haircut. Well, thanks, Kanako. I appreciate it. I'm glad to hear the kids are having fun practicing. Just going through stuff when we were. Don't flirt with me. Then what? Right, dude. I'd never take you for kid. David, I didn't say you would, but a lot of people in a lot of the randoms that show up in the chat just accuse me of it, and there I'm like, no. Blake, you're over. Can't complain tonight. I'm tired and sick. I'm sorry, Blake, that you're sick. That sucks. Being sick's never fun. Really, I don't think that's a good thing, David. Definitely not a good thing. Bill, you hate people that drink. Bill, don't you drink? So, by extension, aren't you just saying you hate yourself? Ladies. What do you mean by that? Bill, didn't you drink 4 bottles of cough syrup today? Drew, I think you're gay, but I do think you're comfortable enough to joke without being scared about people thinking you're gay. Oh, yeah, Drew. I'm definitely comfortable enough to joke about it. That's why I say, like, if someone does try and come in here and troll me by saying that I'm gay or that I look gay, it's like, no, I'm not gay. I'm just a lesbian because I like women. That has become my exact response now because I think it's hilarious. No, I like me. Jess. Sick angels for sickness. Dude, people are just mean. They see a dude minding his business, streaming. They start hating. Okay. David, people be hating no matter what you do and no matter what you don't do. It's just an endless thing that is constant about being human. It happens. Just gotta deal with it anyway. Okay. You don't see me down in 4 bottles of cough syrup. Ryan is currently at a dispensary. Why is he at a dispensary? Hello, Layla, you're back. Welcome back. Riley, don't ask me what that is because you have no idea. Like the dudes at work clearly aren't good. Made too many gay jokes. Like, it's like, all right, bro. Like the superior Layla / Layla here. I think that was a self-appointed title, because as Janito would say, you all have not settled that in the octagon. Fine, hey, we all have different opinions and perspectives. Bill, I don't know. Hate. I don't know. I never took the time to try and actually define the word. I don't know. David, straight up, especially if you're a handsome dude. A lot of times people are joking with you, you're trying to relate and have fun. A lot of people take life way too seriously. I can see that, Drew, especially if you're like in person, but sometimes through chat and everything, especially since you only can see me and I can't see the person typing or like how they're intending to mean it. That's where it gets hard trying to like filter through the stuff, like what's joke, what's not. But I would assume most stuff are probably going to be jokes. Fresh cut and all. Well, thanks, David. Appreciate it. Y'all, what's a dispenser? People kick someone out because of different views. Yeah. Right, you have. What is that? I don't know what DC is either. Kanako. Your kids like a hybrid string, soft poly, multifilament. Which brands would you recommend? So Kanako, your kids are using multifilaments right now. Uh, whatever multifilament they're using, just use that for the hybrid because they're used to it. And then for a soft polyester, you could do either. Well, first thing I would say is you have a few options, but if they want to get a little bit, if they want to get a little bit of access to spin, they could do something like Solinco Mach 10 for the hybrid. That is a very soft polyester that you could pair with a hybrid. It has sides to it to help give them a little bit more spin, but it's still going to be quite easy on their arm. Or if you don't want to do that for them, then it's probably time to look at like round polyesters because those tend to be a little bit easier on the arm. One such being Yonex Polytor Pro. That's a very soft, very easy on the arm, that's a very soft, easy on the arm polyester compared to many others. But it's still polyester, so you have to be careful with it, especially for your kids. Since you're doing a hybrid, it'll help by having the multi-filament. But yeah, you could do Mach 10 from Solinco, Yonex Polytor Pro. Yonex Polytor Air is also very soft on the arm too. It's even softer than Polytor Pro is. So that one could work out well. Or you could do, if you want to be a little bit less expensive, I personally actually that one's not necessarily the softest. But you could do something like Luxlon Element Soft IR. That one is another softer version specifically. So those three Kanako I would say have worked well for people that I've put in their racket or that I've used, or with me being able to use them. If you want a round poly that's a little bit less expensive, you could do something called Technofiber Ice Code. That one's a personal favorite of mine, but it is going to be a little bit harder on their arm. By doing a hybrid, it should be okay, but it just depends on what you think your kids will feel most comfortable with, switching from full multi-filament to a polyester multi-filament hybrid. So those are a few specific ones I would say Kanako, rather than just like brands in general, because that sometimes gets hard trying to figure out which one to do because there's so many options. Hopefully that helped, buddy. Alright, what's Discord grows for some rock? Discord. Emojis help? Probably, but oh nar. Oh, I know. People don't give me via text. You're a terrible texter. It's Discord, but I don't have that. It's not that bad. What's actually not that bad? You're good. Good text. Your mom seems to love your texts. I don't get anything. I remember. How much on rocks? Because I really hate these things. True, you should get it. Earthworm, orange one. And these I have to go strictly for Sean. I don't know what that is. There's no way you thought of this hairstyle on your own. Who tipped you off? Ian, this is the hairstyle I've had for almost like 2 years now when it gets cut. Hang out with me, not my mom. Dude, Drew, you're the man. Kanako Hyper G? No. Don't do Hyper G. Maybe you can do Hyper G soft, but don't do normal Hyper G. Yeah, her mom, or with her mom. I want to pet her with her. Is it Ariel or Ariel? But hi, how are you? I'm not gonna eat it, Bill. Like, go to work. What? I was asking a question. You know, you're in. Though when your mom likes you, you're asking. Try to ignore some people. Should ask questions, not some people. Next tour wasn't stick up. Maybe forgot what's called. No, David. Headlink's tour is not soft. It's not easy on the arm. No. With the human organ that's supposed to be spaghetti's the brain. So I think it's best. John, nice pimple. I know, right? It's got its own zip code up there. It's crazy. David, sorry, not Headlink's tour, but the multi that's good from head. I think you mean velocity. Kanako's Luxon power, ALU power soft, okay as well. Kanako, you can get away with ALU power soft. I think that would be fine, but I also think that you would have to restring it quicker, just because Luxon ALU power in general tends to lose tension very fast. So if you don't want to be restringing your kids' rackets that often, then I would maybe stay away from it. But I haven't got to personally try the soft version. I've played with normal ALU power, so I think you would be fine using it if you wanted to have them try it. Especially since if you're doing a hybrid, you can get 2 restrings out of 1 pack. So I think you'd be good either way. And chill out. Bro, even I won't make fun of a pimple. Lazy. Looks like my brain wants out trying to break through that forehead. It's just trying to make space for all the new stuff it wants to learn, John. David Brody's Hyper G not easy on the arm or something? No, it's not. Hyper G is not one of the easier on the arm polys. It's not as bad as Torbite, but yeah, no. It is not something. It is not something that is easy on the arm. CB, have I tried the new boom yet? I have not got to yet. I would like to, but I have not got to yet. She's saying really eat. Sorry, I had some business to attend to. Janito. Business. Interesting. This is called Gabby. Do you know what business? OMG. Yeah, stop using. Oh, yeah. Get it, Gino? Just do the D. Business. True. Nah. William, have I tried the head squared? No, I have not got to. I would like to, but I have not got to. John, I think many people would disagree with you. I think they would say it's Rafa. Kanako, you were told Hyper G soft is easier on the arms. Kanako, Hyper G soft is easier on the arms. It's one of Solinko's softest strings that they have, but normal Hyper G, I would have them stay away from. You could get away with using regular. You could get away with using Hyper G soft, but I would not use normal Hyper G. Y'all trying for a baby? I gotta work on your dancing. For Cinderella. Where did you land the transport? Whoa, Bill. Single ready, it's a lot of movement, but it has to be graceful. It's kind of hard. You got this. Working on movement, you'll be able to do it. You just have to figure out what shoes you're gonna be in, or like what shoes you're gonna be in for the most of it, especially for your big dance scenes or the big ballroom scenes, and then practicing those way more than anything else. As soon as you can get comfortable doing all the dances and everything in the shoes you're gonna wear, it gets so much easier actually doing it during the performance. Or like tech week and rehearsal and everything else. It's kind of right. It's kind of hard to bear right. Dude, or the musical.
One of the girls that plays Stepsis is so stunning. Angel. Okay, but you're Cinderella. So, try ballet, but I'm completely opposite of what a ballerina is. Alright, that doesn't mean that you can't still try ballet. You can still try it. Like, gorgeous. Angel, what part did you get into? I'll let Angel reveal that. Exactly. That's what I said. Sifra, Ezone 98, or Radical MP? Sifra, I'm sorry, I'm saying your name wrong, I believe, but Thomas. All right, we'll go with Thomas. Thomas, for me personally, if I had to pick between those two, I would probably say the old version of the Ezone 98. If I have to compare the new versions of the Radical and the Ezone, I don't know which one I would take more. Just because I wouldn't use either of those rackets myself, personally. Wait, you saw the school post? Nice. I don't know who this guy is. Where is Brody? He's here. It is me. It is I. JK, I just forgot to change your profile picture, but you might keep it. He not about the floor with you. Phoenix looks fantastic. He won't. Whoa. You two can stop your little hate comments between each other. Ian, just apologize. David, you don't need to defend me. I got this, bro. Will you be here in 30 minutes? Ryan, potentially. I'm not entirely sure yet. If we are, we'll see you then. Bill, am I related to Phoenix? No, I'm not. Well, I was supposed to pick of you trying to be a Bill lookalike. You could. And at David, no, we are not. Not yet, at least. Gotcha. Dang. I thought Deep was he. No. Deep is David. No, that's David. No, Deep is David. Well, yes, he is. Well, Bill. Right. I thought Deep was Ian. No, that's David. No, Deep is David. No, David. It's so fun. Everyone is trying to be everyone. Deep is David, but David is not Deep. Whoa. Crazy. Taryn's back. She actually never left. She was just, she was just hiding in the chat, being like, you know what? I'm not even gonna leave the stream. I'm just gonna stop talking in it. But now she saw that, she's like, hey, I'll let myself be seen. Someone told Ryan about your sterilizing. What, Riley? You're doing what? Taryn Larkin. I actually just came back, right? Sure, Taryn. Somebody couldn't pass it up. Deep End Creation. I can't remember why I called Smash channel that. The Duck. Angel Do Dress Cinderella. The what? I didn't miss nothing. Not too much, Taryn. Rally. Rick. Hello, sir. How we doing? Taryn, you and bro ain't chilling tonight, sadly. Dang, Taryn. I know I'm just second fiddle. That's crazy, though. Is Drew still here? I don't know. He hasn't talked recently. Vibing. Hi, enjoy Gino. Juanita. Squall. Riley, you mentioned it. You gotta explain it to the rest of the class now. Kanako, thank you for the advice, Brody. Of course, Kanako. Glad to help. Let me know how it goes. Let me know what you end up choosing. Yeah, your spirit animal is the pheasant. What? Riley, no. Girl, you brought it up. If you did want to talk about it, you wouldn't have brought it up. The penguin because you're Arctic. Exactly, really. Trust me, I've pulled that before. I know how that card works. Yeah, Antarctic. Sorry. Next 3 years will be relevant. Isaac, is the VCore 98 and 95 really that different? Yes, Isaac. Because the VCore 98 is the normal 10.8 ounces unstrung or 305 grams, just like it always has been, but it's a 16 by 19 string pattern. The 95 with the smaller head size and a 16 by 20 string pattern. Very different feel. You have to be much more precise with the 95. The 98's a little bit more player friendly, and the 95 is going to have more control to it because of this head size as well as the string pattern. So you have to. The 95 is harder to use for pretty much every player that hits with it. Most people, once they get to a certain level, they can make it work, but the 98's going to be more player friendly and a lot easier for more players to use. And that would my spirit animal be. I think your spirit animal is the mud snail. Dang. Definitely Japanese snow fairy, bird angel, right? Give me money. Shots. No, that sounds so pretty. Hold up. Taryn, how's the day? Taryn, my day was pretty boring, I'll be honest. I just kind of hung around the house, did laundry, and not much else. That was about it. Nothing else really happened. David, you're terrified of work tomorrow? Why are you terrified of work tomorrow? Angel, it's super cute. It's like a fluff ball. It's in the ocean, disturbing insulin. Pass out fish, then injects it after it holds it close to eat. Snail sounds cool, but mud makes it sound cool. Sounds cold. You're not trying to look like a lumberjack anymore? Nah. I never tried looking like a lumberjack. I just end up looking like a lumberjack at times. Yeah, I'm good at this. I'm a lumberjack. People try to look like me. That's crazy, Ryan. David, guys, Pure 23 is on sale. Tempted. You could get it, David, but I don't think you even played with it, so why would you want it? I'm just doing my job. Sorry, gotta go. Ding, ding. Janito, you going in for round 2? You're just here on your breather? She was just like, all right, give me like 5 minutes. And you said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to jump in the stream, say hi to everyone, and then you're going to go back for round 2. If that's actually what just happened, Gabby's a beast, and so are you. You gotta earn the flannel. Still want that flannel. Right, yeah, I'm in trades, but people never guess. Unless it's my car and work boots. Alright, guys, I'm leaving. Love y'all and sleep well. Alright, Angel, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Right, just dying laughing by, Angela. Can't wait. You're without a tractor? What? Oh, can't wear Carhartt without a tractor. Angela, night. Should I get Polytor Drive or Polytor Pro? Isaac, depends on what you want more help with. Polytor Pro will be easier on your arm and help give you more power. Polytor Drive is going to be cheaper and give you more access to spin, but it'll be a little bit harder on your arm. So you have to determine which one you like more and which one you want to pay for, and then that would be the one to go with. Rather, round 2, let's go, Gino. Landed. Well, Gino. 1000%. Bye, Gino. Good night, Donia and Taryn. Dave, you're heading out soon too, guys. And yeah, you have to demo it, dude. But Valkyries, that's good enough for you. crazy, dude. That means you're getting the 98, not the normal one. Here before round 3. Bye, Janet. Yo, Crip. What's up? Round 2 for what? Boxing. So you could call it boxing, Ryan. Janito be doing the horizontal mambo, the sexy spicy salsa, the Severa Noche salt. I don't know how to speak Spanish. You could call it boxing. You could call it boxing, but all the hits happen below the belt on both parties. I don't know. It's called the tango boxing. That's crazy. Spence, hey bro, what's a good upgrade from a 24 E-Zone? You liked how it played, but definitely prefer the lightness of your old Pure Drive. Spen, which version of the E-Zone were you using? We're using the 100, we're using the 98, we're using the Tour. Which specific version were you using of the E-Zone? Don't your friend not here? I see. Okay, I think because of Ramadan. Maybe Donya. I don't know, personally. Janita, Riley, you want to beat Janita's and Gabby's time? What? Bro, what is going on in this chat? I don't know, Tara. Well, Janito's kind of bragging, and we're all just having a good time talking about it because it's hilarious. Measley, you think Hilfinger is more flyable? I don't know what that means. Ryan, you'll grab some timer and your water. Get some electrolytes pumping too. Have a Gatorade by the bed. Have a pizza in the kitchen so you can replenish real quick. You just walk out saying it's pizza time. Eat for 5 minutes. Get back in. Spend, you have the 100. My bad. 300 grams. Okay. Which version of the Pure Drive were you using? Were you using like a Pure Drive Lite, Pure Drive Team, normal Pure Drive? Which one of those? Because if you like the lightness of the Pure Drive, then, and you were using the E-Zone 100, and you're just using the normal Pure Drive, those were the same weight. So lightness, I'm not entirely sure what you'd be talking about there. I gotta beat them while the clock is running. I'm up for the challenge. Challenge, do I get pizza? Carson, normal glasses. Yep. Layla, what's up? Prize, pizza is the prize. You missed the beer. Yeah, Layla. The beard had to go with the new haircut, but it's still there. Spend normal Pure Drive 2022. Let me check the weights. If it's the normal Pure Drive, it's the same weight as your E-Zone. BRB, if you're here. Layla, I'm sorry, Layla, but hey, why are you sad? Why are you sad about it? You got some mans. What you talking about? Dude, sorry. You slept all day today, you felt so sick. Oh, I'm sorry. Being sick's never fun. That's never fun at all. I think Gino thinks about us. Oh, he's working away. Bill, I don't think Janito is thinking about us at all right now. And if he is, I hope he doesn't. Boom, G Pro. He got me the most beautiful bouquet ever. Nice, Layla. David, I'm here. Right, you can't imagine the different phases Brody's family seen him. There's Bigfoot Brody with less hair, very large beard. Normal Brody, now clean Brody. I don't know if this is clean. Like, Riley, if this was clean, the beard wouldn't be here at all. Like, that would be clean shaven. But then I would look like I'm 15. And that's even worse. That was all your favorite flowers, and he listens. Nice girl. Very nice. Rocio, how are you doing? It's been a while. What's going on? I'm doing okay. How are you? How's Argentina? PJ, what's up? It's clean for me. Crazy, dude. It's cleaner, but it's not fully clean. Like fully clean would be beard completely gone. And I don't tend to like that look because I don't like looking 15. Layla Brody, do not lose the beard. Okay. Right. Yeah, it's clean for you too clean. Crazy. Fine. All right. PJ, what's up? Ugh. Bill, how tall am I? I'm 5'10" and a half. Never got to reach that coveted 6 foot. So sad. Oh well. Genetics said no. And I'm not getting that stupid surgery that makes you taller because I'd like my knees to work forever. Riley, you have a question. Whenever someone is allegedly dead, why is it that every conspiracy theorist who theorizes the person is not dead thinks they're in Argentina? I don't know. I don't know, Riley. I really don't know. Garcia, here you are, lying under the AC. Girl, that's crazy. It's that hot in Argentina right now. Oh no. Bill, would you mind if I get a cardboard cutout of you, or would it be weird? I mean, Bill, I can't stop you if you do. I'll say that. Layla's so happy right now. Good for you, Layla. PJ, you think you're shrinking? You were like for 11 now? You might be before 9. PJ, what does that mean? Oh, you were 4'11" now? You might be 4'9" now. Gotcha. Right, BRB. Layla, you're getting cardboard cut out of me. I don't think your new man's is gonna appreciate that, Layla. I don't think he would. I don't think he'd want you having a cardboard cutout of some other random guy on the internet in your room. Right, depends what you do with the cutout. But anyways, guys. Bill, yeah, well, my cardboard cutout, Layla. He's going to be dressed as a chef. Right, I'm getting short. He gets it. What, Layla? Have you told him about all of us? Have you showed him all of us? Is that how he gets it? Or see, it is if you go outside just standing still, you'll start sweating. Ooh, that's crazy, Rocio. No. That's not fun. I hope the AC stays on forever for you then. Right. Yeah, my high's weird. I was 4'11", then you're 5'1" and a half, then 5'2", then back down to 5'0". That's crazy. Bill Riley will be platonic. Answers me a 3D printed figurine. Are you? That would be really. If you do, Ian, send me a picture of it. I'd be curious how that turned out. No, I don't get it at all. Blake, what are you talking about? Layla, am I salty? No, I'm just curious if you actually showed the dude this. Because I feel like most people would be like, why are you... What? What do you mean? Jay, how y'all got any of the storms that they're talking about? That's going to hit the U.S.? What storms? I don't know what you're talking about. Bill, I feel like an amateur. If you know, hi, how are you? What's going on? But yeah, if there's a surgery for getting taller, I'm gonna go right now. Riley, nah, you don't want to do that. Like, they, if apparently from what I've heard, if you do the surgery, then like your knees and just are like messed up for the entire rest of your life, and you barely can do anything besides walk. Rocio, yeah, it's on the whole night. Nice. I would hope so. PJ, they said that there could be storms on Thursday in the Ohio Valley, and they're talking there'll be some snow and all that. I don't know. I've not heard anything about it, PJ. Blake, how's my day? How's your work today? Did you work today? Blake, I did not work today. I was at home. Bill, I'm gonna buy him a passport, so that make me go. Why? You can't do that, Bill. That's not how that works. I think it'll be weirder to have a body pillow of Brody than getting a cardboard cutout. Never mind. Yeah, I think having a body pillow of me would be weirder than getting a cardboard cutout. What kind of surgery are we talking about? William, the surgery we were talking about is one that can apparently make people taller. Like they extend, I think they extend some of the bones in your body by breaking them and then like extending them. I don't know exactly how it's done, but I've heard that there is a surgery people can get to be taller. That's what we were talking about. Elevator. Am I in a bedroom? Yes, I'm in my bedroom. Bill, get a body pillow and some posters to be the ultimate fan club. If you know, got a haircut looking good as always, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Bill, very negative word. Can't. Limb lengthening surgery. Yes, William, that lengthening surgery. Yeah, shoot, that sounds painful. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Because you have to get used to walking with a new height when your internal body is just like stretched and everything. You're not used to it. Phoenix, body pillow, amateurs. Get a poster with cans next to it. Bro's just wanted to make a shrine. No, yeah, you saw a documentary about the surgery. They put an iron rod after breaking bones. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to do that. Okay, bro, what about if you mail Rose to me? Would you give her a chance at Bill? You cannot mail people. Taryn, Bro, if you want any limbs of yours lengthened, it would be your arms. Why your arms? Why that? It was a 5'10", so tempting to vanish for 6 months and come back as a 6 foot. William, I know what you're talking about, but I don't think it's worth it. BJ, that sounds like some kind of torture to me. I'm sorry. Yeah. Chris Boyle, yo, what's up, bro? New haircut looks nice. Thank you, Christian Borle. I appreciate it. And yes, I got this haircut yesterday. You make a shrine and make a curse where his pink shoes light on fire. You will not be getting rid of my pink shoes, Ian. I'm so sorry to tell you. Those will be staying. There's some medicine only for kids to make them taller. I don't know about that one, Donia. I've never heard of that one. Bill, you're gonna get a Brody voodoo doll and learn voodooism. I mean, you could, but I think that'd be a little bit of a waste of time because I don't know why you'd want a doll of me. That was pretty fun, Bill. Ben, hello again. You're here to stay. It's nice, Ben. Andy found out yesterday that you have a Pokemon card worth $120. Nice, dude. My brother, I think his highest card he has is worth 80, maybe. I don't know though. I haven't asked him recently, but he's got a whole collection. What Pokemon is it, Phoenix? Did I get all the excess gunk off? I think I did. Yeah, we're good. Cool. Need a new grip on this. Kyogre, nice. Y'all ever heard of scalpers? Hate those people. Yeah, scalpers, not cool. PJ, hey girls, I'm gonna go for now. Gotta get up early in the morning, go to a specialist, find out when you have a certain test. All right, PJ. Well, good luck with the specialist tomorrow, and we'll see you next time. Ben, so how's my day? My day was fine, Ben. Didn't really do too much, just kind of hung around the house, did laundry. That was about it. Not too much else. Scott, the strings look sick, man. Well, thank you, Scott. I think they do too. I very much like the color of them. Big fan of blue. Right, you're talking about 21st century scalpers, not 18th, 19th century scalpers. Those guys do heinous acts to people's scalps. Yeah, Riley, I don't think anyone that falls under the scalping name is doing something that's that good, personally. PJ, thank you, and y'all be safe. Y'all be safe. You too, PJ. When before the growth plates in your bones close, you can inject human growth hormone to children with HGH deficiency, make them grow taller. But I don't know if you could supercharge the growth. I don't know. Good luck. I don't know, Will. I don't know either. Donia, good luck. Ben, you think you found your habits once you get out from the army? What do you mean by you found your habits? What do you mean by that? Terrence, Scotty! How's the journey been, Scott? Taryn, habits or hobbits? Hey, Ben. Do you mean hobby? The routine. What's your routine gonna be, Ben? Taryn! I don't know. I don't care. I'm not talking about me tonight. Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Beansprout, do I find the Pure Drive sluggish? No. I don't find the Pure Drive sluggish. I think the Pure Drive is one of the more evenly balanced rackets. So if you are comparing it to something that is more head light, then I think that's where you would feel it to be sluggish. But I personally have not felt it. I personally have not felt the Pure Drive to be a very sluggish racket when I'm swinging it. It's been about normal for me. Ash, I tested Nordic Dots rackets. I have not tested Nordic Dots. I've seen one, I've strung one, but I've never got to play with one. Bro, you know I'm interested in people's lives, but okay. Well, if I chop all your hair off, so I guess a switch team. That's crazy, Taryn. Right, especially for family members trying to get some cards for their kids. Yeah, Riley. Scalpers, awful. Terrible. What are the bunny you found snapping in your bed? Nice. William, what kind of string machine do I have in my home? William, at my house, my personal machine, just because I've had it for years, is an old Gamma 6-point mounting system with a crank. I don't remember the exact name of it, but I have that here at my house. One day I would probably own an electric one, but not now. Wild Bill, when you going live again? I don't know. Blur, you find food and let it sleep in your bed? Ben? Hey, Bill. Frankfurt's drop away for home stringer. William, it's really just depends on how much money you want to spend. I mean, Crank for me, that's what I learned on at my store, so I didn't want a drop weight. I just started with the Crank, so it was more familiar to me. But some people absolutely love their drop weight just because they don't have to pay for it as much. Just depends on how much money you want to spend. If you do it right on either machine, doesn't matter what machine you use for the most part. Turn on play anything. Chibo, pure error with Hyper G or RPM? Depends on what you want help with. I would say for me personally, I've had more success with RPM in a pure arrow than I have Hyper G. So for me playing, would lean towards RPM, but that's just me. Ben, I did not see your routine. If a kid has a growth hormone deficiency, not give them hormone shots to help them grow taller. Interesting. Laura, you've made a bed so she can sleep comfortably without messing with my bed because she is sick right now. She just drank a bunch of water. Be very careful with pet bunnies. They have so much personality and kick. When they kick something too hard, they'll break their own back. Well, all right. Oh yeah, I gotta remember that. Well, I'm not sub, so I won't know. Laura, you said rabbit. I'm trying to. GA. Curious on your opinion. High-level player using head extremes, but feels like I really have to hit full effort to translate power into the ball. Which racket should you try out that is easier on the arm? Hold on. Wait a minute. Using the head extreme. Okay. But it feels like you really have to hit full effort to translate power into the ball. Which racket should you try? You've tried different strings and tensions as well, but yeah. That's easier on the arm. What do you mean by easier on the arm? Like, are you saying you want the racket to help give you more power than the extreme does? Or are you saying you want the racket to help you with something different, or are you just want the racket to not give you as much shock and vibration? What is the answer here? Because easier on the arm means different things. Like, to me, that usually means the racket is too stiff for you. But if you're not getting any power, then you would want a stiffer racket, because that's one way to get power. I'm not right to remember. It's three pet bunnies. You've tried different strings and tensions as well, but yeah, just because she is sick. I don't know what parasite she has. Do I find the pure drive sluggish? Bean, I already answered that. Your snake, half the routes raise it. GA, yes. Yes to which one? Weird, because you do respect it. Ooh, there's kind of rabbit disease that almost 90% death. I would get her to the vet. I wouldn't risk anything. Dang, Scotch Spanish. Can the rabbit see? Aviroop. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Hi, you recently got into tennis. Now you're looking to buy a tennis racket, but not sure what to buy. You play all around, but love to play at net. Your racket weighs 340 grams and tires you out fast. Yeah, I would assume it does if you're playing at 340 grams. So, Avaru, what are you playing with right now? Like, what's the name of the racket? And what's the price you're looking to stay within? Scott, you're here just playing with your skateboard. Donia, good night. Ben, okay, did your routine again. I still didn't see it, Ben. As you can see, Bean Sprout. Do I find pure drive sluggish? I've already answered that, Bean Sprout. No. Man, you ain't even gonna want to see Scott. Tony, did I try Sling Confidential Soft yet? Yes, I have. I got a pack of it right here. I liked it. To me, it lasted longer than normal Confidential. It lasts about double the time. of normal confidential for me, so I greatly enjoyed it. It was very easy on the arm. Sometimes you could feel that it was a little bit mushy. So like compared to normal confidential, you get a very crisp feeling. You can tell almost exactly where you hit the ball on your string bed very easily. Confidential soft at times didn't necessarily get that, but I personally like I personally liked confidential soft more than confidential. So I was a fan of it personally. I'll say something before Rabbit's mind. Okay, goodbye, DT. No, I've been extra tired lately. Bye, Donia. Gee, so you are getting power, but you feel like you have to use full effort to achieve that. By easier on the arm, you mean easier to generate power and easier on the shoulder. Since you're having to use full effort. Okay. Sorry, difficult to explain. It's all good, bro. I just want to make sure that I understand exactly what you're asking, so that way I can help out better. So, one thing you could do before you even switch rackets is uh, you could just increase your swing weight by adding lead tape to your racket potentially, because if you add lead tape to the very top of your racket, right at 12 o'clock in the hoop, you'll add more swing weight, so the racket's going to swing through faster, which will help increase your power. It's going to throw your timing off a little bit as you get used to it, but that is one thing you could do if you're just wanting to get more power and not necessarily change rackets. But that's if you are okay with trying to fix your current racket as much as possible. However, you said you want something easier to generate power with and easier on the shoulder. Typically, those things do not correlate because easier to generate power usually means it is either a larger head size, which sometimes is easy on the arm, but I don't think you want to go to a larger head size or an oversized racket, as well as it usually means you have to go to a stiffer racket, which is typically harder on the shoulder, harder on the wrist, because more chance of causing tennis elbow since the racket's not flexing as much. One racket that you may want to look into, depending upon what version of the Extreme you're using, is potentially the E-Zone 198. I don't know if you're using the Extreme Pro or Tour, whichever one they call it now, or if you're using Extreme MP, and that's going to change. That's going to change the answer just based off the head size you're using, and that's also going to change because of the weight. So, if you could tell me which version of the Extreme you're using, that would help me as well, just to kind of like get the big idea of like, okay, you're either using the MP, which is a 100 square inch head size and 10.6 ounces or 300 grams unstrung, or if you're using the Tour / Pro, which is 305 and a 98 head size. So let me know that real quick, and then I can like pinpoint rackets much easier for you. That will help. That will, I think, may help solve the issues, or at least get you going in the right direction to solve the issues you want to solve. Your coach gave it to you. It's something called a Wilson Encoat Tour. You can spend around $200. Okay. And you like playing at the net, all around style game. Okay. So Avaru, playing all around, play style all around. You like stuff. What's going on? You like stuff. What's going on? You got about $200. One thing you could do is you could do an older version of, say, the Head Speed MP. If that one is on, because that one should be on sale since the new version of it came out this year. You could do that. You could do a. Now, granted, this is all assuming you're here in the U.S. and you can get like U.S. prices. I don't know what it is outside in other countries, but I'm based in the U.S. But the Speed MP is like one of the most down the middle rackets I've ever played with. It's like it can do pretty much anything. It just doesn't focus or help with one thing in particular. So if you have an all around game, I think it can do well. You just have to know what you want the racket to help you with, and then you can adjust that based off your string. So Speed MP, I think may be a good option. There's stuff like the Babolat Pure Drive you could do as an all-around option that's a little bit more powerful. The Wilson Ultra, or you may be able to find something like the Head Boom MP. That one, they're supposed to be coming out. They're supposed to be coming out with a new version of it later this year. So the old versions are going to go on sale. So I would definitely demo rackets if you have the ability to, that are around, that are maybe a few that I mentioned, just to see what feels comfortable to you. Because going from 340 grams down to 300 or 305, where most rackets are, just as a normal jump, is going to be tough to adjust to, and is going to take you a while as you're trying out these different rackets. If you don't have that ability, then I think it would depend on what you would prefer, what you want the racket to help you with more in terms of control, power, spin, or comfort. And that would determine what racket to lean more towards. If you don't have the ability to demo a Varu, that is what I would say so far. So if you have an idea, let me know. I can probably pinpoint some more stuff like to get you towards, but just let me know, dude. It's got name to be Sphere Wars. Bye, Donia. Have a good time. Grandma there. Don't fall for those Smiths. Better access. I would want to touch this one before and just go for it. Phoenix just did a one-handed flip for no reason. I like it. I like Phoenix. That's awesome. I want a snake. Did y'all know that language turning? Bill, cool it. Oh, he's still live. What's up, Gito? Welcome back. Let's maybe a minute. See, hi Ben. Wait, Scott. That's why. Just translating or researching. Young kids and your go on round 3, Janito. Donia, I thought you were leaving. Mac, have I ever played with the Pure Strike 16, 20, 24? They look like good rackets, and you might pick one up because they're on sale. Tony, I personally haven't played with the Pure Strike 16 by 20 that much. The Pure Strike line, to me, it's like, it still does well for what it's supposed to do. I just personally haven't used it just because Babolat and I don't necessarily work the best together from what I have found. I think that for me that they sometimes tend to be a little bit too stiff, but that's not saying they're bad rackets at all. I just haven't played with it that much. I don't like just blind recommending rackets if you have the ability to demo. So like, just demo the new version. Just demo the new version. That's the metallic looking one. That's the 16 by 20. If you like that, then the 2024 is the exact same thing. It's just the white and red color. So if you can try it and you like it, by all means go for it and then get the one on sale. But if not, you may just want to get it just to have it if you're really like, that's a really good deal. Yeah, it's a serious question. How long? Vale, Czech Tennis Guy made a video saying strings are way more important than frames. You'd like to hear your take on this matter. Vale, the way I like to think about it for most recreational players, and just most, like, I'd say maybe even most club players, is that strings is 25% of it, racket is 25%, and then you as the player is the other 50%. Because if you as the player, if your technique's off, if
you don't have the tennis skills that you want to, then that's going to be a more determining factor than whatever racket you're using or whatever string you're using, in my opinion. I think that because rackets like this racket right here, it's designed to help you with control and be a little bit more easier to use because it's a bigger head size and a slightly less dense string pattern than most other dense string patterns. This one is kind of like a good mid ground in between, and then the string you add into it just can accentuate that. But for most that I've seen, technique and proper form and proper playing ability is 50% of the battle. That's like the most blame is on the player, and because you can always improve that. The racket and string, since those are pretty much fixed, like you either get a new racket, you either like this racket or you don't. You can't really improve the racket. The racket is just the racket. You can't really improve the strings. The strings are just the strings. That's why I think strings is 25, racket is 25%, personal playing ability and how the player is, like your physicality and everything, that's 50%. That's how I break up that switch to me, and that's how I typically see it. Bran, would a longer racket help land more serves? No. Practicing your serve more would help land more serves. Longer racket, that's not gonna change too much. Besides, you have to change your timing, and you'll get more power, but you have to change your timing. So just practice more serves. Exactly, somewhere than others. I made Sunia must say. What's up, bro? We're going through. Can I send you? Yes, Ben. You can send it through there. We'll go right. Have the timer. Not me. 20 minutes. That's not what she is. Hey. Avroop, you're looking to get more spin oriented racket. You can create a good amount of spin with your current racket, but it's just tiring to lift the ball throughout the whole game, so you end up lifting flat shots. Okay. So Avroop, if you're looking for more spin, you could do the Head Extreme MP, that's a spin racket. You could do the Pure Arrow 100, that's a spin racket. You could do the Dunlop SX 300, that's a spin racket. You could do the Diadem Axis 100, that's a spin racket. You could do the what am I missing? You may even want to demo the new Technofiber Fire that's going to come out. That one may be interesting to try. It's going to be a little more powerful than it is spin oriented. But you could do those. I would say those are probably where I would start. So I've heard of Head Extreme MP, Babolat Pure Arrow 100, so the normal Pure Arrow, the Dunlop SX 300, the normal one, the Diadem Axis 100, the normal one. Yeah. Try those four. Demo them if you can. If not, then let me know, and I can tell you which ones are going to do what to kind of give you a better idea of where you may want to go with it. But most of them are going to be the Dunlop, the SX is probably going to be closer to the $200 price point, unless you can find one of the old Pure Arrows on sale, because the new version is coming out like in a few weeks, if not later this week, I think. Who got into a fight? I don't think anyone got into a fight. Professional tennis player. That's crazy, Scott. Good for you. Gee, you're in South Florida and could demo. You thought of the Head Rackle MP, Head Boom, Young Season, V-Core, Ballad Pure Arrow, aggressive baseline, heavy spin, two-handed backhand, solid net and serve, 300 spin with your current statement. Cool. So yeah, if you're in South Florida and you can demo, then I would say don't do the Radical MP. That's more of a control racket, and that's going to be even less powerful than your Extreme is. The Boom will be more the Boom technically is Head's power racket, so that will help. E-Zone, depending upon which version of the Extreme you have,
the MP or the Pro, that would determine which E-Zone I would say to go with, but I would probably look towards the E-Zone 100. Pure Aero, yeah, Pure Aero 100, and then V-Core either 100 or 98. I would probably say 100, but the 100s are going to be easier for you to generate power with because they have the bigger headset. Well, let me rephrase that. The 100s are going to help you are going to be a little bit easier to generate power with because they have the bigger head size. However, if you can generate all the power yourself and you just need help controlling the ball, that's when I would say to look at the 98s instead. Because those are going to be a little bit heavier. They're going to be require a little bit more from you. But if you're already using the Head Extreme Pro or Tour, which is the 98 one, the 98 head size, then you're fine to use either the 98s or the 100s. But G, I would probably demo, like I said, like you said, you can demo, so I would do that. But I would probably not do the Radical MP because that's not going to be too much. That's going to be less power than what you're using now, so you have to work even more. And then Boom could work, but it just depends on if you still want to try a head racket or if you just want to try different brands because you're already using a head racket currently. That's what I would say, bro. Hope that helps. Same. All right, Bill. Have a good night. Bye. Bye, Scott. Not going nowhere. Why are you saying goodbye to me? I mean, all right, thanks so much. I think you got a good idea now. Sounds good, bro. Let me know what you end up going with. Bran, have I tried the Wilson Shift at all? They're on sale for $149. Yes, Bran, I have tried the Wilson Shift. I don't like recommending that racket because if you do not have a very specific play style, that racket's not going to work for you. So, like, if you do not use a lot of topspin or, like, your forehand is not a semi-Western or a Western forehand, that racket is going to be very hard on your arm and it's not going to play, in my opinion, that well for you. So, I don't personally like recommending the Shift, and there's a reason it's $149 because I feel like, and I'm fairly confident in saying it's going to get replaced. Like, very confident in saying that. It did well, but only if you had that specific play style. I've even done a review of the Shift MP99. Well, the Shift 99. It did well, but for most people that if they're not consistently accurate with their stroke, it's potential to hurt them more than it has helped them. Just sent it. All right, Bill. All right, Ben. I'll look at that after the stream. Scott. Bill's not his name. Bill. Is it Bill? Jared, what's up, bro? Bill's his name. That's his middle name. GA, thank you, brother. I got you, bro. Let me know what you end up going with. Let me know. Oh, what's the name? Can say. That's a cool name. Oh, I got. Hello, where are my career goals with tennis? I don't know. Hello. I'm not sure. I haven't really thought about it. That is something I do need to do. I do need to get much more clear on the goals that I have or that I want to have for myself because right now they're muddy, they're barely there, and I need to fix that because I need something to aim for so that way I can continuously work towards something and not just be sitting in my room doing nothing and being like wasting life away. I don't like that, even though I did quite a bit of that today, which is not good. Thought you left back. I'm sorry. I almost had a heart attack. Riley, why did you almost had a heart attack? What? Scott wants to win the golden jacket. Gee, I think I want to try a different brand. You used to use Ballad, then switch to Head, but you want to try Young. Should you try V-Core EZO 98? Do both. Why would you only try one? You're looking for a new racket. You want to make sure that they work for you. But G, you have to remember, the 98s are not going to generate as much power as the 100s will. So I think it may be, like I said, it depends on what version of the Extreme you're using. I don't know what that is right now because I haven't seen your racket, or you haven't let me know which version you have specifically. But the 98s are not going to be as powerful, and they're going to be a little bit. They're going to require you to create more of the power and more of the spin. The 100s, the 100s are just going to accent and just increase your power and spin you already have a little bit easier, but they're not going to have as much control. So it just depends on what you want the racket to help you with a little bit more. But if you were going to try the different brand, try both of them. See what you think. V-Core's the spin racket, E-Zone's the power racket. See what you think. Do both. Don't just settle for one. Have fun. Hello, do I like the people I rent from? Yes. Yes, I do. But I thought I still can't sleep. But I thought your name triggered you. Are you liking your name now? I like it a lot. Gosh. Bruh. What's up, bruh? Yeah. No, Tanner just don't like it. Oh, I thought it was deeper. Hello? Like, do you want to keep working in tennis? You're very smart and have so much potential. Hello? I think that I will probably continue to work in tennis. I very much enjoy tennis. I've enjoyed what tennis has been able to do for me. So I don't know if I'll ever leave tennis fully, but I don't know. We'll see. I've been doing tennis for many, many years. It's very fun. I enjoy it. We'll see. I'm not entirely sure yet. What is that? Hello, you want a hamburger? Why? Liam, get over here. Squilliam fancy, son. What about Squilliam? What? Hamburger? Wax man? That's what he said. Something like that. I thought I did something wrong from it. How's soft Slinko compared to regular? What? Are you talking about Slinko Confidential and Slinko Confidential Soft? Is that what you're talking about? Because if that's what you're talking about, Confidential Soft, which I have right here, much easier on the arm than normal Confidential. And I would say that, well, for me, Slinko Confidential Soft lasted double the lifetime of normal Confidential for me personally. So even though it wasn't as crisp, or like I wasn't as connected to the ball when it hit my string bed when I used Confidential Soft compared to normal Confidential, I liked that I got much more life out of Confidential Soft than I did from normal Confidential. The soft one also, to me, did not need as much of a break-in period as the regular one. And I like that so much more because I did not care for how quickly Confidential started dying compared to how long it took to break in. So that is my big comparison for it right now. Playability wise, Confidential Soft was a little bit more muted. Like, you don't have as much feedback, like I said, but that's because it's a soft version. It's supposed to be easier on your arm, and it does achieve that compared to normal Confidential. So I liked Confidential Soft. I like it more than the normal one, personally. But yeah, I think it'd be worth a try for quite a few people. Is Genius there? I don't know. Sola, hello. Where did Deep go? I don't know. He went to bed, Ryan. Tony wrote, Petty. Can't get enough of your cute smile on your profile. Give me a little heart attack. Thomas, thank you for the jewels. I appreciate it. Well, I don't know, Bill. Smack with the racket. 2. Sniper. Have I ever tried Ashway Monagoat ZX Pro? I have not tried Ashway. Mainly because I don't ever want to try Kevlar, personally. But with their Monogut, I still have not tried it. And I honestly don't plan to. Well, do your parents put pressure on you to figure out your career? Not necessarily. Like, they want me to go out, they want me to do well, they want me to do something, they want me to do well for myself.
I don't think that they necessarily put pressure on me to do it just because they feel confident in saying that whenever I do decide on what that will be, that I will I will figure it out to a way to make it work. I don't think they're necessarily that scared for me. So it's not them putting pressure on me. It's mainly just me putting pressure on myself to be like, hey, let's do something. Let's figure out something. And then just go for it. Good evening. You look like Hana Korkuk. There's John. You said you'd be back, and you did. Welcome back. Cigarette brand. Ben. It's a real name. It's pronounced. I can't believe I had to write it out like that. I don't know what that is. What are you talking about? William, how many sides does Confidential have? 5. Confidential has 5 sides. Torbite and Hyperg have 4. John, you got jealous when you get your haircut today. Nice, John. It's because your smile. You talking about Terrence or mine? Answered that. I was like, what is it? Fast-paced tennis? What are you talking about, Bill? What, I like to play pickleball? Wow, Riley. Pickleball. Kel, you're using it right now with head speed MP at 56 pounds. Nobody really talks about it. Is it a good setup? Let me make sure it's the one I'm thinking of. I know Ashway is typically a mono. I mean, I can't really say too much about it, Sniper, just because I haven't played with it, and I personally just kind of don't want to. But if it's been working for you, then it's been working for you. So just keep going with it, unless you are looking for something different. But that's up to you. That's up to you, dude. I have not heard too much about it either, just because I don't know almost. I don't think I know a single person personally that plays with it. But that's just me. Do you need an expensive racket? No, you don't need one. Hedges came out with the new Boom. Any chance to test it out? I potentially. I would just have to get my hands on one. But I do like the colors of the new Booms. I like both of them. Ryan, why didn't you move out at 13 like a real man, walk uphill in the snow for 13 miles to get to school, then work to feed the family on the farm? I just didn't choose that. I'll be honest, I did not. Dyson, your auntie must be stopped. Why? Pickleball is fun, Brody. Rather, I didn't say it wasn't. I did not say it was not fun. It is fun. I just prefer tennis much more. And it's the name of someone I know. It's like an Elon Musk movie. Okay. I also like badminton. Nice. Nothing as fun as curling. I've never been curling, I will say. Back. Pop it, bro. Pop what? Oh, syrup's in. You look very comfortable tonight. Well, thanks, John. Appreciate it. Okay, so, no. That's okay. Taryn, what are you talking about? What's no? Where's Ryan at to brighten my life? Most random songs stuck in your head. Ben, what are the most random songs you have stuck in your head? Alright, y'all might go ziplining sometime, but you're trying to convince your stepfather into going skydiving with me. Good luck with that. Have fun.
List, you always come back. You always come back, List. Right, I'm right here. How do I brighten your life? Are you trying a Monster Energy drink? Bill, I have not. Never had an energy drink. Goalful. What are my thoughts on the new V-Core and Pure Arrow? I have not got to play with either of them yet, so I don't have full thoughts. Like, I very, very, very briefly hit the new V-Core, but it was not nearly enough time to actually like form a lot of big thoughts about it. I have friends that absolutely love it, like they can't get enough of it, but I didn't get enough time to actually test it for myself. So I don't have anything, and I have not had the ability to. I've not had the chance to test out the new arrows yet, so I don't have opinions on them at this current moment. Am I translating? I have not been. Why? You know, skydive, Ryan. Why not? Not you, Ryan. Someone has found new interest tennis through you. Having an expensive racket would make you better. No. No, it would not, John. If you're brand new, expensive racket, it's not going to make you better. It is just going to burn money out of your bank account. So, just buy the racket. Just buy the racket that has worked for you, or you can afford, especially as you're getting into it. Just play with it, get better, and as you continue to get better as a player, once you reach a certain level, then a more expensive racket will help you. But if you're just starting out, John, you don't need to buy an expensive racket. That would probably not be the best idea for you at this current time, because you wouldn't know what it's helping you with. You would be like, oh, I just spent this much money, and for what? You won't be able to feel a difference, really. You may be able to feel some, but not enough to, in my opinion, warrant going to something that's expensive like this. Ben, how long will you play a suffer with? Can you hear the music? Way too many. What is that? Don't meet the high requirements. Sail and Sea of Thieves. Gotta go now. Bye, William. Thanks for stopping by. WT. Should you add lead tape to 12 o'clock and add a leather grip to your Blade V8? You're not currently struggling to swing it, and it's strung at 56 ALU power. If you're not struggling to swing it, why would you want to do that? Why are you wanting to customize it if everything's going good with it? If there's a specific thing you want the racket to help you with more, then by all means, customization could be a great tool. But if you don't want to do that, then why you want to add tape to it, add lead to it? Bye, Brody and everyone. L, you're thinking to buy the new Boom MP or just take the Instinct. Sadly, you can't try it. L, basically, this is the way to think about Boom versus Instinct. So, Boom and Instinct, they're both power rackets, right? Boom is going to be a little bit easier on the arm and be a little bit more control-oriented because it's a slightly thinner beam than the Instinct. The Instinct is going to be a little bit thicker, so it's going to have a little bit more power, not as much control, and it's going to usually be a little bit stiffer than the Boom is. So if you want more help with control while still being a power racket, that's where the Boom comes in. If you want a little bit more power and your arm is okay with that, then that's where the Instinct comes in. That's the easiest way I have come to talk to people about the Boom versus the Instinct, so they understand and know what the big difference is between them. Hopefully that helps you, buddy. I still want to do it. See if these was really good. Oh, okay. So don't translate. I have not been. Ben was. It still is good, Bill. By William Ben. So much sharks. Ooh, bunch.
How much is the one you're holding? John, the one I'm holding, I think normally is $305 before tax. Brand new. Rose, holding. How late am I? Something like conversation with your mom. I look so different with my haircut. Yeah, it's crazy what a haircut and a beard trim will do to me. Going for a good hour, Rose. Riley, we've been hitting 2 hours now. Tried today, didn't work out well. No orange glasses too. Nope. Give me an hour. Hey Ryan, I think 2 hours now. Riley, it's changed. Yeah, nah, I want an hour. Give me that hour, Ryan. I charge 175 an hour. Or that is 1.75. All for me? No, he won't let me buy him a passport. You're gonna have to mail it yourself to him. $1.75 isn't too bad. 175. Cash discount at 150. I think you're misplacing that decimal. Yeah, Riley, he did misplace the decimal. It's supposed to be after the 2 zeros. He actually charges 17,500 for an hour. So sorry. Rose, no, don't do that. Right, I'm worth over 100,000 with all your awards. I'm worth it. John went from a base model Accord to a premium Accord. Well, thanks, John. Oh, tonight's been an interesting stream. It's been an interesting mix of actual tennis questions and not actual tennis questions. It's been weird, but it's been good. I'm here for it. I just want to know if you keep your brain, stop saying no to her and give her a chance. Bill, it's not gonna happen. We live in different countries. Riley, yeah. So these ones buy you a passport. That was a good night when Brody's live. What Bill said. Because Bill, I don't think you can buy someone else a passport. I don't think that's a thing. Ben, did I watch Star Wars? No. I'm not going to watch Star Wars, Ben. Or Ben, I'm considering. Did you watch the Olympics? No, I did not watch the Olympics. Okay, fund your passport. Joe, hello, how are we doing? All the way from Iceland. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Rose, you're not going to get a single chance in his life and you've given up. Chance at what? Justa? Bro, are you Indian? Well, Justa, I think you can look at me and figure out the answer to that question. Right, yeah, you can buy someone else's passport, just give them the $500. No. After we talked, I'd rather yap you more than anything else. Fair. Ben, you should watch Star Wars, it's not torture. But Ben, there's so many. And I really don't want to get into that. Dude, Jared or George, what's up? How we doing? Brody's 2% South Asian. I don't know. I've never done I've never done one of those DNA tests to see where I'm from or like where my history is from. I don't know. I doubt I'm 2% South Asian. That's a very specific number, but I doubt that. John, you think I'm Japanese? No, I don't think I am. I may have studied the language in high school, but I don't think I am. Just watch one. No, Ben.
No. It needs to grow out more first. Bruh. My hair is just fine. Leave it alone. Anyway. It's just episode 3. Just, I don't know what filter you have on whatever you're watching this, but I don't think that's correct at all, buddy. But, anyway, all. So, what we're gonna do here is, so I'll grab pasta over 6%. What we're gonna do here is we got about 6 minutes until it becomes 11 p.m. for me, and then we're gonna end the stream at 11 p.m. So, with that being said, we got 5 minutes. And you all know who it's time for. You all know who is here, who's about to show up, who has been waiting to come out to the stream to see everyone, to help. So, you know this guy. If you've been here before, you know this guy. The chat's already talking about him. They know him. They love him. They absolutely love this man. For those of you who don't know, those of you who are new, I have a co-host for this show. This co-host, he helps me run this show. He helps me make sure everyone is being nice, everyone is following the rules, everyone is doing what they need to do, everyone's being civil. Now, don't make him mad. He may look like it, but he's not mad. So don't make him mad, because if you do, he has a sword. And the only one he can use his sword on is me, because I'm the only one actually near him. So, with that being said, this is the pink blob you never knew you needed to see. Please help me in introducing my co-host, Kirby. Ta-da! Kirby, co-host Kirby, has entered the chat all. Welcome back, buddy. John, what's my longest match been? My longest match has probably been over 3 hours. Ben, how about the fight clip on YouTube? What are you talking about, fight clip? There's nothing to do with this. Just, bro uses a ThinkPad? Correct. I've used this ThinkPad for about 6 years because I used it for college. Yeah, you might go to bed early tonight. Nice. Twin! Kirby. She's busy going around 3 to see Kirby. I haven't seen him in so long. I have broken fingers. I miss him. Kirby! Kirby co-host. Searching the catfish rosebud. Kirby, what did Auntie do? What are you talking about? Kirby looks bigger now. Send you a link on school. Then you don't have an excuse to not watch it. It's 6 to 10 friggin' minutes. Ben, that's 6 to 10 friggin' minutes I don't want to spend watching on Star Wars. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't care that much. Trying to Brody, how's that catfish for Anakin versus Obi-Wan? I like that. How is Bill number 1? I don't know. I was let off 5 minutes early. Nice. Abdul, you came in right at the last few minutes. But day 65 asking for the glasses. Day 65 of you not getting the glasses. But thanks for stopping by. You said happy Ramadan, so I'll say happy Ramadan to you. I don't know anything about Ramadan. There you go. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Alright, well, I'm late for good, y'all. Getting born by Kirby. Well, have a great night, my friend. We'll catch you on the next one. Have a great night, John. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Heavy side, keeping in our demons contained. Okay, fine. Who's Cafe? Whoa! It's about that time. Happy Ramadan. Ramadan is a sports festival. I don't believe that. I think it's a religious thing. Abdul, thanks, my brother. Have a great day. You too, Abdul. Have a great day. L, Kirby, have a good night. Not me, just you, Kirby. All right. Could be bored. It's nap time. Fast and Ramadan. Oh. Interesting. I did not. Donnie, I think I did know that. Phoenix, isn't tomorrow the start of my weekend? No, I'm currently in my weekend. My weekend is Tuesday through Thursday. But, well, it is 11 o'clock, ladies and gents. It's that time. So, with that being said, Curbster and I, we gonna head on out of here. We've been here for over 2 hours. We usually don't do that much anymore, but hey, we did it tonight. It was fun. It was a great time. Ben, I'll try to discover it, but I hear about you watching any other movies other than Star Wars. You were trying to hurt my feelings. Just kidding. It's about that time. All right. Yeah, guys. That being said, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. It means a lot. You took time out of your day to come hang out with me, come hang out with Kirby, come hang out with everyone in the chat. It means a lot. And so I want to say thank you. And with that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day or a great rest of your night, wherever you are in the world. And, as always, take care.